And Colin's take on it is he's going to play it like part Sid Vicious, part Alex from Clockwork Orange.
Really Irish piece of trash.
Colin, a lot of people don't know he's even Irish because he's never done Irish. He always plays American. And so this will be the first film where he actually plays his own accent.
It's a branding. I mean, it's John Jackson and Deborah who are doing the makeup. You know, they made it and they put it on every day. And if I sweat, it starts to bubble, so they have to fucking rip it off and put another one on. But it's great, man. I mean, feel it.
Wow, it's very skin-like.
Yeah, it's gelatin. But yeah, he would have just had a board and branded it. It's a branding. You know, it's not a tattoo. Or they were going to do a tattoo. I mean, you know, in the comic book, he's in a pair of blue fucking tights, and thank God they knocked that one on the head. And then they were going to have a tattoo, and then Mark decided it'd be better for, you know, the idea of him just branding himself. I think they are trying to distinguish different people's fighting styles, you know what I mean? With my stuff being more tricky, being not so much close combat as just wanting to throw at you and put you down from far away. Jennifer and Ben's characters having much more similar fighting style than anyone else. And then, of course, there's fucking Michael Clark Duncan, who could, you know, bust out a fart and you would just drop with the power of it because he's so huge. So I think he's about crushing.
The only time I was drawn to the Daredevil comic books was when Kingpin was in it, because he was this big guy, he's a bald-headed guy, and he could fight really well for his size. Even though I wasn't that good at fighting, I still kind of drew to that character. So when Mark Steven Johnson came to me and said, "We want you to play the Kingpin," oh man, you try to be cool, you know, because you're in negotiations, so you don't want to know you really want the job. So you're like, yeah, well, I don't know. I got some other things going on. But inside, I'm like, yeah, oh, Kingpin, yes. So I really wanted this role very badly. And once he told me that, I was just like, I just dove in.
I think Michael's the best big man working today. And in the comic books, Kingpin is white. I was adamant that we get the best actor for the role and the best big man for the role, and that was Michael. So I think, you know, the spirit of the character is much better served by going by the best person for the role instead of trying to match, you know, color, skin tones.
Well, first of all, Mark told me I had to gain weight because I was at 305 maybe when I met with Mark last year, and he said, well, you know, Kingpin's a big guy, so you got to at least get up to 335.
I looked at him and I said, Michael, you're so skinny. You've got to gain 20 pounds easy. And he said, oh, man, call my manager. So we got his manager on the phone. He's like, listen to what he says. He puts me on the phone. And I had to tell her, you know, Michael's too skinny. I love him to do the part, but he's just too skinny. And she's just like, oh, my God, don't tell him that.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
You did like this, you just go, and was like, you know, because that'll look like, oh, that hurts. You know what I mean? Like the horn and the top of the helmet, like, doom. You know? So did you like break it like this, you know, and kind of frame it?
Yeah.
That's hard.
It was funny because he got these shorts on and these gym shoes and a t-shirt, and he's giving orders, man, like he's been working hard all day. And then this is what, 10 o'clock?
You seen me this morning, dude, when I was doing some serious business. You weren't here. I don't have you bring
No,
you
we came in at the same time. We
concert.
came in at the same time.
Never mind, man.
What did you do that I didn't do? I've been in my outfit all day. What are you doing?
This is your outfit,
Look
that's
at
fine.
your shirt is all clean and fresh. No dirt on it. Nothing. Look at it.
This is I changed
Okay,
it
move.
between everything.
Look at it. There's nothing on you, man. Nothing, man. You're short. You're just like, yeah, man. Are you going to do something today? I just want to know.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Be quick in the speed.
Set, Jeff. Okay, set, and 3, 2, 1, go. Cut it. Cut it.
You see my head through the window already. I'm like,
The first one was kind of. First one was done like this. Everybody did like this. Look, okay. Nobody say nothing. I don't make it like this.
That would be the best way.
You would say about 2, 3. And then you stood up like, yeah. A little bitty circle. I'm like, wait a minute, man. I
did not stand up like, yeah.
You did because if you did, you just said like, yeah. It was just one little. I said, oh, he got like this. I said, if you don't do that again, I'm a clown. Now the second was the ball. Because you did it like, oh. I'm like, okay.
A lot of the so-called superheroes, you know, you see actors who are playing them, and they're tiny people. I mean, they're 5'9", or they're 5'8", or they're just, you don't believe it. A lot of people don't realize that about Ben. He's 6'3". He's a big guy.
Every fight in the movie, every challenge that Daredevil overcomes, Mark and I talked about giving a different look to each of those in order to bring out something unique about each fight there. So as we go into Fist's office, you finally find Daredevil in a world that is absolutely unlike anything that he's used to. It's very reflective. There's windows, there's glass, there's stainless steel, which all reflects sounds and reverberates them. It makes it very difficult for him to have any sense of what's going on in that room.
The Fist set with Michael Clark, we were concerned about everybody's comfort on the set, so we actually we heated the water also that was spraying on all the actors during that scene. Michael Clark dealt with it pretty well. I mean, the floor it was like an ice skating ring. We had little bits of silicone representing the glass so that if they fell down, they wouldn't get hurt. So we replaced all the actual glass with silicone rubber glass, and that tended to be a little slippery along with the water.
Basically what we're going to do is Chris will take off from an air duct, air conditioning duct up on top of 6. He will end up on rooftop 1. We're going to do this safely. We're going to do this nice and slowly, make sure everyone's 100% ready.
The night shoots for us add a little difficulty to what we're doing just because everybody's biological clocks are a little off and everybody's a little tired, and you get run down and you're tired, and then a lot of times you're trying to do this pretty visual, you know, pretty dangerous stuff, late hours of the morning, and you're always concerned about everybody.
Oh, I got you right in the nuts. Oh!
All right, bring in Daredevil number 2, please.
I couldn't know what the fuck was happening. Those pigeons were standing on my head. Did I miss the kick? I couldn't see the kick. It was pigeons. It was chaos. Attacked by a killer pigeon.
Action.
It's getting to be like a practical joke. That pigeon hurt.
And set.
And action.
Remember me, murderer?
She's a dancer, you know. I think that's the flexibility is the biggest thing really with martial arts stuff, like kicks and punches and stuff. And she's tough, you know. She wants to do the stunts. She can do it. She doesn't ever complain.
Put camera left, Tom.
You guys are okay with it? You make the first couple moves sort of faster?
Sure. Let's just rehearse it real quick, okay? Because I also want to look closer together, but I want to be safe. So
The first couple moves will be like...
Ready?
Yeah. See, the thing is, I gotta whip this out in the interim.
Well, why don't I do one of
You
these?
should pull it out. You should pull it out when you're...
yeah.
I'll pull it out when I'm down.
You give her that beat to do the twirl, though. That's good, though, Jen, because it adds so much energy to it every time you do it.
Yeah.
You can back up, and you can be backing up during this.
Okay.
3, 2,
I was messing with Jennifer Garner ever since I've been on the shoot. But once I saw her do that flip off the wall, I said, you know what, I'm going to give it up to you. I said, I'm not messing with you anymore, because anybody that can run and do a flip off the wall is really good to me.
I don't know if I'd be able to beat her up in real life. If the cameras weren't there, I'd say she kicked my ass, man. She's a tough bird. tough bird from all that alias and stuff, I'm sure.
Nice.
Mark is one of the hugest Daredevil fans on the planet, and also somebody with the clearest vision of almost anyone I've ever met. He had been planning this film in his head since he was 14 years old. It was so important for Mark to be true to the comic book, and I think the fans will appreciate that as much as we did.